And for the beginners who have never programmed before in their life, programming might seem very difficult. But honestly, that's not the case at all. So, what exactly is programming? Let's understand it with an example. Suppose you own a garment showroom. To help you out, you hired a staff member there. Your staff works extremely fast, extremely accurate, and reliable. But he's a bit dumb. He can't make decisions on his own. On day 1, he gets his first task. Display the latest collection. Your staff gets confused. He doesn't know where to fetch the latest collection from, or how exactly to display it. You quickly understand his problem. So what do? You grab a notepad and write clear instructions. Go to the go down. Bring today's parcels. If the parcel contains t-shirts, display them on the top rack. If it has jeans, place them in the middle rack. And if it contains shoes, put them on the bottom rack. The old collection goes back into cartons. Take those cartons and store them in the go down. Since your staff was accurate and extremely fast, he followed every instruction exactly as it was, and your job was done. Now think about what you just did. A task that was difficult for your staff, you programmed it for him. You wrote clear instructions and turned that task into a program. Now, if you replace that staff with a computer, your computer is also extremely fast, extremely accurate, but at the same time, a dumb machine. A computer is not built for complex problem solving. A computer can only perform simple calculations. The ability to break complex problems into small, manageable tasks and write clear instructions for those tasks, this skill is called programming. This is real-life programming. And when you do this for a computer, it becomes computer programming. Now, what are computer programming languages, and why do we need them at all? Let's understand with the same example. The staff you hired, you gave him instructions in English. But here's a problem. Your staff doesn't understand English. Now, you come up with a very simple solution. You install an app on your phone called a translator. You give that translator your instructions in English, and the translator converts those instructions into Hindi, which your staff understands. He executes them, and your job gets done. Now, your computer can only understand binary, zeros, and ones. Apart from that, it understands nothing. We call this machine-level language. And the translator we used earlier, in its place, here we use a software called a compiler or an interpreter. Right? What do compilers or interpreters do? Whatever input they receive, they convert it into machine language. But their input cannot be given in our human language. For that, we have to learn a language, and we call it high-level computer programming language. Java, C#, Kotlin, and Python, these are all examples of it. Right? So let's place computer programming languages on a scale. Here, as we move closer to the machine, that is, the computer, the level of your programming language keeps going lower. And as we move closer to humans, the level of your programming language keeps going higher. Now, one quick question. Which is the lowest possible computer programming language? Exactly. The one closest to your computer. That is, machine language. And which is the highest possible computer programming language? Exactly. The one closest to humans, that is, the human's own language. Right now, we can't give input to a compiler in our own language. But with AI, this has started becoming possible a bit. So in the future, English, that is going to be the highest level of computer programming language. I am Tushar, and for the last 12 years, I've been working in the IT industry. I've worked on multiple technologies. Java, Android development, Kotlin, networking, system designing, infrastructure designing, and storage. And from my experience, I can tell you one thing for sure. Programming languages and technologies change. They evolve. But the programming mindset never changes. If you want to develop something, develop critical thinking. Develop problem solving. Develop the programming mindset. Think programming. If you're a beginner and want to learn Kotlin right from the start, subscribe to the channel right away. And if you're at the intermediate level and want to understand any Kotlin topic in simple English, drop a comment below. Thank you so much. This is Think Programming.